What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never and welcome back to another Cocoro update. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and hop straight into Cocoro. So as you guys can see, Cocoro is currently trading at a $14.33 million market cap. From a price standpoint, not a whole lot has changed since my last Cocoro video. I would still argue that from a technical analysis standpoint, Cocoro is forming a cup and handle. You could very easily argue that this is a cup and then this would be the handle. And honestly, you could either call it a cup and handle or you could just call it a bull flag. Regardless though, both patterns are usually very bullish. Now, if we come over here to CoinMarketCap, you can see that Cocoro's volume is actually pretty good right now, 2.3 million. That's a 16% volume to market cap ratio. And I know a lot of people are going to point to other projects, but you have to understand it's not like Cocoro is listed on a bunch of different centralized exchanges right now. If you look at their exchanges, they really only have a few of them. But speaking of exchanges, this is where things get exciting. So if you come over here to the Cocoro X account, MEXC just posted this 41 minutes ago. They've moved Cocoro to the innovation zone. And according to MEXC, who is the CTO lead of Cocoro, MEXC is supposed to list Cocoro by Wednesday. And I mean they're supposed to list spot. So that'll definitely be something to keep your eyes on. MEXC should be a very solid listing. And then 21 hours ago, they're also showing off their billboard they have in Vegas. And you can see right here, they have it up. So it's always cool to see that they're doing real world marketing. And then July 26th, everyone welcomed China Whale ETH on joining Cocoro. And he's a Chinese admin for the Nero CTO, which ran to a $1.3 billion market cap. And I'm sure a lot of you guys understand why, but it's probably a pretty good idea to target Nero's community because the two are directly correlated from a narrative standpoint. But in general, there's just been a lot of good news for Cocoro recently. Cocoro also passed phase 1 for the HTX DAO voting. So yeah, a lot of very exciting stuff going on. Now, I would also like to just bring your guys' attention to the overall crypto market right now, and mainly Bitcoin dominance. So you can see the Bitcoin dominance is currently at 60.1%. This is fantastic. We want to see Bitcoin dominance continue dropping. And if you come over here and you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, this is where I'm very bullish. So if you guys have been watching my previous content, I said I would love to see price action come up here and have a bearish retest off of the 200-day moving average. And that is exactly what happened. We came up here and wicked off of this level perfectly. Now what I would love to see happen is for price action to come down here and put in an even lower low. Now, will that happen? Only time will tell. But the main thing that we don't want to see happen is for price action to come up here and put in a higher high. Even if it does get back above the 200-day moving average, which is always possible, we don't want to see a higher high, plain and simple. So keep your eyes on Bitcoin dominance. If you look at Ethereum, it makes sense that Bitcoin dominance is dropping. Ethereum is continuing to just show major strength right now. You can see that the RSI and stochastics did start to reset, however, then Ethereum started to break out again. Now, because the RSI is this overbought, I am a little bit concerned that we don't have that much juice to get back above this previous cycle high. As you guys know, the previous cycle high is around that 41 to 4200 range. We double topped off that level and almost triple topped. In order for Ethereum to truly be bullish and altcoins to truly be bullish, we need to see Ethereum get back above this level. That will be a huge indicator that altcoin season could be returning. So definitely keep your eyes on that for Ethereum. And understand the better that Ethereum does, the better that a project like Cocoro is going to do. Now, in case this is your guys' first time watching a Cocoro video, I quickly just want to go over why I'm bullish on this project to begin with. So the first thing you'll notice is that this is a black and white Shiba Inu, which is very unique in the crypto market. We've seen a lot of different Shiba Inu projects blow up, but they usually have been a golden Shiba Inu. Now, if we come over to CoinMarketCap and you look at the Memecoin market, you'll notice Dogecoin is the #1 largest meme coin. And Dogecoin currently has a market cap of 35.6 million. Well, Dogecoin's real name was Kabosu. And then Kabosu passed away. And the owner of Kabosu then got Nero. And as you guys know, Nero went absolutely parabolic last year. And it ran up to a $1.3 billion market cap because it was the next dog after Doge. And no one was expecting the owner to adopt another dog, however they did. And they ended up adopting Cocoro. So Cocoro is the third dog in the lineage. We've seen Dogecoin run into the billions. We've seen Nero run over $1 billion. Not to mention Cocoro has the support of the second largest meme coin, Shiba Inu. Shiba has posted on X supporting Cocoro multiple times. Now again, do any of these things mean that Cocoro is guaranteed to succeed? No, they do not. But we have quite literally never seen this narrative fail. So that's why I'm very intrigued with this project, and they have an elite community to actually match the hype of this narrative. But that's about it for the update today. If you guys are interested in Cocoro and you guys are interested in getting into projects super early like Cocoro, then I always recommend taking a look at my Discord. As you guys know, we've been hitting some huge multipliers this entire bull run. Some of these plays you could have turned $1,000 into over $200,000. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. It'd be awesome to see you guys in there with us. That's about all. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about Cocoro. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.